Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ife and today I'm going to be showing you how I make my Ewa Agoyin and Ewa Agoyin sauce. At first glance, it looks all complicated, like it's so difficult to make, but it really isn't because the procedure is so straightforward and the ingredients used are really basic. Now for the list of ingredients, you can find them in the description box below. Again, I blend the red bell pepper and one onion, and then I place it in a saucepan for it to boil. I put it in a saucepan for it to boil because I want the water in it to dry up to an extent, so that's why I do that. Once it starts to boil, I just move over and begin to prep my beans for the Ewa Agoyin. This recipe, I used Agoyin beans, that's the Nigerian brown honey beans. I rinse the picked beans and then I put it in a pot of water, hot water for it to boil. Once it starts to boil, I add some chopped onions and then I cover it and just leave it on the cooker for it to boil until it's really soft. Once the beans is cooking, I move over to check on the peppered mix that I put on the cooker earlier. By now it should be dried up, and this should take about 10 to 15 minutes depending on how high the heat is. Start frying the sauce. I simply put the red oil on my pot and then I add some chopped onions to it. I'm not trying to bleach the oil, I just want it to be a little bit hot, and then I'll add my chopped onions. Making Agoyin sauce, it requires a lot of onions because it really enhances the flavor of the sauce. Allow the onions to fry for about 3 to 4 minutes, after which I add my boiled peppered mix. After adding the peppered mix, I stir it and then add my seasoning to it, and then I just keep stirring. From here onwards, I regard this sauce, making of this sauce, as a labor of love because it requires a lot of stirring. Like, you can't just leave it on the cooker and go and watch TV or no. You have to pay close attention to it, else it's going to burn without it cooking properly. After about 15 minutes of it cooking, I then add my red chili flakes, stir it, and I allow it to cook further. At this point, I reduce the heat and then I stir it and cover it and allow it to cook for about 20 minutes. You should bear in mind that while it's cooking, within that 20 minutes, you should check on it occasionally and stir it so it doesn't burn, because even though it's on low heat, the probability of it burning is still high. Now, after about 20 minutes, you can notice that the soup is getting darker, so you just keep stirring it and then you leave it to cook further for another 20 minutes. This point you can visibly see that the color is getting darker, but I always opt for that original dark Ewa Agoyin sauce color, so I just leave it on the cooker for it to keep cooking for additional 10 minutes while I stir it. At this point, if you want to take it off the cooker, it's perfectly fine, but I always opt for that original dark color because that's what Ewa Agoyin is all about anyway. After about some additional 5 minutes, you can tell that the Ewa Agoyin sauce is ready and it's ready to be taken off the cooker and served with the beans. So at this point, I just leave it, turn off the heat, and then I go check on the beans that I put on the cooker earlier. Beans has been boiling for close to 50 minutes now, and it's really soft and dry. So what I do, I just take my masher and then I mash it until it's smooth. I wish I dish it in my plate and then I top it with the sauce. Now just look at how beautiful this looks. You really want to try this recipe out. Like, if you haven't tasted Ewa Agoyin sauce before, please just try this out and let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please like the video, subscribe, and also turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any recipe that I'm going to be posting. You can also follow my page on Instagram. It's at ifes_kitchen. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.